Mini episode 1301 of the FDH Lounge is brought to you by Sportsology, delivering unconventional columns and webcasts about sports, TV, music, movies, and more. Follow them on the web at sportsology.com.
The FDH Lounge. You want to schedule your life around it.
A long time ago, on a gloomy, wet Cleveland spring night, two men stand alone amidst the late-night drizzle. Their voices echo across the vacant station parking lot as they debate the merits of the great American radio show that have been missing for far too long. On that night, an idea was born. That idea became the FDH Lounge. Welcome to the FDH Lounge.
Hello and welcome to FDH Lounge Mini Episode 1301, the weekly FDH football preview show. I'm FDH Managing Partner Rick Morris here with our fantasy and non-fantasy preview for Week 9 of the 2020 NFL season, our 17th year of coverage. Last week we were 5-9, 0-3 on the Big Three, and 0-1 on the lock, bringing the record to a still outstanding 71-44-4, 15-8-1, and 4-4 on the season. Here's our picks this week with Cleveland, Cincinnati, Philly, and the LA Rams on the bye. Green Bay -7 over San Francisco, Seattle -3 over Buffalo, Atlanta -4 over Denver, Tennessee -6.5 over Chicago, Detroit +4 over Minnesota, Kansas City -10.5 over Carolina, Houston -7 over Jacksonville, Washington -1 over the New York Giants, the LA Chargers over Las Vegas in a pick'em, Pittsburgh -14.5 over Dallas, and Tampa Bay -4.5 over New Orleans. For our Big Three, it's New England -8.5 over the New York Jets, and Arizona -4.5 over Miami. And in the 1,000-star gold-plated lock of the millennium for NFL Week 9, it's Baltimore in a pick'em over Indianapolis. Now for our fantasy football segment. Remember, we strongly discourage fantasy over managing. You don't pull your top guys unless they're hurt or on a bye, period. Don't let the matchups or everything geeks tell you anything different. Here's our list of guys that you go with as long as you're confident that they'll be playing. QB, Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, and Russell Wilson. Running back, Nick Chubb, Dalvin Cook, Ezekiel Elliott, Derrick Henry, Aaron Jones, Alvin Kamara, Christian McCaffrey, and Joe Mixon. Wide receiver, Devontae Adams, A.J. Brown, Mike Evans, Kenny Golladay, Chris Godwin, Tyreek Hill, DeAndre Hopkins, Julio Jones, Cooper Kupp, DJ Moore, Calvin Ridley, and Michael Thomas. Tight end, Travis Kelce and George Kittle. Remember, our Thursday night game pick and fantasy recommendations are up every week on our Twitter page at the FDH Lounge. Now here's our non-gimme picks for the week. We like 10 QBs. Josh Allen, Tom Brady, Derek Carr, Justin Herbert, Kyler Murray, Aaron Rodgers, Ben Roethlisberger, Matt Ryan, Ryan Tannehill, and Deshaun Watson. We like 15 running backs. James Conner, DJ Dallas, J.K. Dobbins, Chase Edmonds, Leonard Fournette, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Antonio Gibson, Melvin Gordon, Todd Gurley, Justin Jackson, David Johnson, Ronald Jones III, David Montgomery, James Robinson, and DeAndre Swift. We like 23 wide receivers. Keenan Allen, Robbie Anderson, Cole Beasley, Antonio Brown, Marquise Brown, Chase Claypool, Brandon Cooks, Amari Cooper, Corey Davis, Stephon Diggs, Will Fuller, Justin Jefferson, Deontay Johnson, Marvin Jones, Christian Kirk, CeeDee Lamb, Tyler Lockett, Terry McLaurin, DK Metcalf, Allen Robinson, Juju Smith-Schuster, Darius Slayton, and Adam Thielen. And we like 8 tight ends: Mark Andrews, Jared Cook, Evan Engram, Noah Fant, Rob Gronkowski, Hunter Henry, Hayden Hurst, and Darren Waller. Thank you for joining us for this week's FDH Football Preview Show.